Okay, so I'm just gonna go with it. So this is my first time doing one of these. So a few shout-outs. Dizzy, because I enjoy talking to her over Ask. She's really great. Lily, she was the first person I really started following. I love her art, and she is a very sweet person. Islay, she's very nice. I also love her videos on YouTube. Her and Lily make me laugh. TC, she is very funny. I have fun talking to her. She's also a really great person. Noina, I love her. Her story is very cool. When she writes When Worlds Collide, and that's like one of my favorite Irish Oski fanfictions right now. I love fangirling over new chapters of her story with her and over Irish Oski and stuff. Maddie, strangely, I met her role playing as Bert, and she was Kurt, and now we talk a lot. She's very cute. I love her. So I'm gonna read this When Worlds Collide verse fic. If you haven't read it, it's an Arashowski story. So yeah. He didn't remember how Kurt had talked him into this, but he was now wearing the WMHS cheer uniform, which he admitted was kind of comfortable. He looked across the field where the footballers were practicing, spotting the large form that was Dave Kurowski. Dark brown eyes met blue, and Ben saw the hint of a blush as Dave looked away. Ben, hey, Ben. Ben shook his head and looked at Kurt. Sorry, Kurt. Kurt smiled and looked where Ben had been looking. Well, let's get back to work before Sue gets mad, he says, pulling Ben along. Dave couldn't concentrate on the game. His eyes were glued to the small Irish boy as Kurt was showing him how to move his hips, and watching Ben shake his hips as he was shown, Dave felt warmth between his knees. Hey, Kurowski. Dave, suddenly startled out of his daze. Oh, sorry, he stammered, not being able to stop stealing glances in Ben's direction, and Ben in his. Cheer practice ended, and Dave watched as Ben and Kurt walked together towards the locker room. Kurt must have said something funny because Ben's shoulders bounced and his eyes wrinkled a bit as he laughed at Kurt. Ben stopped as he spotted Dave. Hey Kurt, I'll catch up with you later. Okay, mate. He smiled at the brunette, who looked at the two and understood. All right, will you be needing a ride home? He asked. I smiled. No thanks, I can walk. He nodded. Thanks, Kurt, he said, and smiled at Dave before heading into the locker room. So, hey, Ben started timidly. Dave looked at him. Hi, when did you get on the Cheerios? He asked. Ben laughed. It was Kurt's idea. I wasn't so sure at first, but now I really like it, he said, smiling softly. Dave sighed. Well, you are really good at it, he complimented. Ben smiled. Thank you. Would you want to walk home together? He asked. Dave looked around. No one was around. Okay, he said. Ben smiled and kissed him on the cheek. Thanks, Dave gasped, shocked, and once again made sure no one was around to see it, but relaxed when he saw no one, and followed Ben into the locker room. Ben told him all about his day, and Dave listened, his features softened as he listened to him talk. As soon as they were Changed, they walked out of the locker room. Dave felt Ben take his hand and fit his hand over the boy's smaller ones as they left the school. So, thanks for listening.